What's up, everybody, and welcome to the third episode of the Outcast podcast. And today I'm here with.
Ik dacht dat Ruben als eerst ging.
No, good. Okay.
Ik hoorde hem ademen, ik denk hij maakt zich klaar om te praten.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ghost, and welcome to the third episode of the Outcast podcast. Today I'm here with my good friends Kevin and
Hi.
DJ Rubinator.
What's up, guys?
So today we are going to talk about some video games. Kevin, take it away.
Well, we're going to talk about what video games we would like to have and what games we are hyped for in the near future.
Yes.
Well,
who wants to start?
well, the game I'm hyped for is pretty much the game everyone's hyped for at the moment, and that's a new Pokemon game for the Switch. It kind of
Oh
sucks.
boy, that's one I am gonna talk about. Woo! Let's do this. Pokemon RPG on the Switch. It's the system seller
Pretty much.
because
Not a whole lot of information is given out.
nope. But what I would like to see in that is a free roaming game, kind of like Poke Park, but you're a trainer and you can walk around, kind of like the DS games, but more open world. Like it's not a path you have to go on. It's like actually a huge, like island or something.
Is it supposed to be like a whole new generation, or is it like a continuation of Sun and Moon, or isn't that even a thing yet?
I
Haven't
don't
they?
know, man. I just hope it's. If anything, I hope it's the first gen, but that's just me, because that's
To
my
be
favorite.
honest, my favorites are like the Sinnoh region, which is the fourth generation, and Sun and Moon generation, which is the latest one. So I really hope they are either have a remake for Diamond and Pearl on the Switch, or they just continue with Sun and Moon, whatever they have in mind.
Yes, if anything, or only the first gen, or everything, in my opinion.
A bit
Like-
overkill, but
Nah, they just need to make the map bigger. Then they can run Skyrim. That's a pretty big map. I think they can do
Yeah.
that, but not like how they how they handled Pokemon Go, where it's like every so months a new gen.
Pokemon Go wasn't Nintendo, right?
Yeah, no, well, it was Nintendo, but it was more in the hands of Niantic, I guess.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so okay, we've talked a little bit about something we would like to see, but DJ Rubinator, what would you like to see in the near future in video games?
What games I want to buy? Near
What-
future?
What games you want to see
Oh, I want to see.
that aren't even announced yet? Just let your mind be free. Think of anything.
Well, I'm really hoping for a new Transformers game because in December there will be a Bumblebee spin-off film movie. So I really hope they will make a video game about that one.
Yeah, I guess, but
Because there hasn't been one for the recent movie. For
Yeah,
like
but-
console.
I don't think those really got a lot of money. I don't think they did really well.
Well, the game developers were Activision, so I don't know.
Wait, Activision was the developer or the
Yeah.
publisher?
Yeah, I believe the developer and the releaser.
Wait, I have it right here. I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah.
Just keep talking.
Well,
Well, about what?
well, there were more games that I would like to see, like a recent game that recently came out was Subnautica, which is one of my personal favorite games, mainly because of the experience you have. And I would really like to see the DLC for the game. There's rumored to be a new DLC, but it's not really confirmed yet or anything. So I really hope that they continue on the game, or maybe even that the developers make a whole new game that's not necessarily based on the sea, but on land, with like more dinosaur creatures, such as demons or whatever.
Yeah, but kind of like Ark. I don't know if you know
Yeah, but
Ark.
not
Kinda.
not. That's more like nah, well, not necessarily realistic, but the creatures in that game do actually exist. But I'm talking like
Nah, nah, no.
aliens. No,
Those
I've
creatures
never.
are not accurate at all, and there are dragons in there. So
Oh, I've never even bothered to check Ark, so I don't really know.
okay. So
So you checked the developer
oh
thing
yeah, I
of
couldn't
Go?
find something. I saw Dolby, but I don't think that's
Oh,
is that a
okay.
developer? I don't know. Um,
Right.
Probably not. But no, a different thing. A
Yeah.
game I would love to see. You guys know I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan and of that universe. And the Shadow of dot games like Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, they are fucking great. But what I would like to see is a game like that, but in a different part of Middle Earth. Like not in Mordor, but maybe like Shadow of Moria, and it's about how the goblins and orcs took over Moria, and the dwarves have to fight back or something. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about, but
Nope.
maybe the Lord of the Rings fans out
Sounds
there.
cool.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing. Because we've been a human for 2 games now. I would love to see being like a dwarf or something in that. Because dwarves are freaking awesome, dude. Fucking, yeah. And, but probably, it's probably not gonna be the next one because the story of these characters aren't finished yet. So, but that would be freaking awesome.
Right. Okay.
Maybe I'll make a video about that later, a more in-depth video. But yeah, that's
Okay.
another
Oh,
one I
I've
would like to see.
just found out. The developer was Hyman Studios,
Okay.
and the releaser was Activision from
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Transformers games.
The publishers. The
Yeah, the
publisher.
publisher. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So
So yeah.
you know a game I've been playing a lot lately?
Halo.
Doom.
Doom.
Oh my god.
You're probably watching gameplay of it right now if you're actually watching the video, which I don't really recommend. If you're watching a podcast, I recommend just doing something on the side, like maybe if you're driving in your car or playing some games or whatever. But anyway,
But not on your bicycle because that's very dangerous.
what he's trying to say is if you fall while listening to this podcast, we're not you can't sue us. Okay. Moving on. Doom. Doom is freaking awesome. The new 2016 Doom. I hope there's a sequel to that. I know they've been focusing a lot on Wolfenstein, but Doom would be awesome as well. Because this Doom
Well,
was
most
awesome.
likely.
I don't
There'll
know.
most likely be one eventually, though.
Yeah, probably. Because
I
the
mean,
game
it's a
did
pretty
really well.
popular game, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything that's popular and can make money, they'll make a sequel of.
Yeah, but Doom is kind of a niche. A niche. I don't fucking know. It's
Probably.
because it's very gory and very. Well, ID Studios in general is not really scared to piss people off because in the Wolfenstein games there are KKK members walking around, Nazis, you know. So
The good stuff.
they don't really give a shit. And I
We
respect
need more
them
of
for
those.
what. Yeah. And no loot boxes. Yes. Fine.
Best company ever.
Yes. So
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
I don't know. What now?
Well, there's a very old game that's very underrated, even though it's from a very popular franchise, which we talked about before, which is Pokemon, of course. And I really want to have
Underrated
another-
Pokemon game?
Yes.
Are you
Well,
talking about the Pokemon I'm thinking of?
one of my favorite Pokemon games, which isn't one of the main games like Diamond and Pearl.
Okay.
You don't really hear a lot about it, which is Pokemon Snap. I don't know if any of you heard of
Yes.
have ever heard of it.
It's an Unreal shooter. Not really a shooter, but you can kind of see it like that. Unreal photo game, I guess.
Yeah, and yeah, I just loved that game as a kid. It's one of the first Pokemon games I've ever played, and it was the first that wasn't part of the main series. And I've played a lot of it. I've finished the game multiple times, but I've never really managed to get a copy of it in a good state because, well, obviously old games are very hard to get, and
It's an N64 game.
yes, exactly. So the only one I've got was a copy in a really bad state with scratches all over it without a box, and I'd really like to get one boxed.
Yeah,
Which,
that's the problem with me and N64 games. I only exclusively want them boxed. I don't know why. It's just a little thing like a loose cartridge to me seems like the same as a loose disc. It's like you don't really want to pick it up. So I only have one loose cartridge, and it's the one I got with my N64, and it's not really a special game or anything. The games I do have boxed are Pokemon Stadium, which I'm pretty happy about that I have that boxed, and Quake for N64, and of course Super Mario Bros. 3 for NES.
pretty much everything that's boxed is very rare nowadays because for some reason kids back then used to throw them away.
Yeah, but back then they were just cardboard, and now they're actually plastic. So
Yeah,
I
but
guess
still,
I can understand, but still.
it's just really bothersome.
Yeah.
But talking about old games, a lot of Pokemon games that were made in the back in the day are just different than they are now. Like we don't really get the games we used to. Like we only get the main games nowadays, which is basically the competitive kind of Pokemon games. But
I
I'd really
guess.
like, but I'd really like to see more games like Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium. Well, Pokemon Stadium was kind of the same, but
Pokemon
still very
Stadium.
different.
Pokemon Stadium was a fun game.
Yeah, all the older games for Pokemon, they need to update them like with better graphics, a bit more mechanics because they weren't very well
Yeah.
long.
They do bring those games kind of still, like Pokken Tournament.
Yeah, yeah, and indeed, I completely forgot about that. Prob- Probably because I really didn't. I don't even have a Switch, so I don't pay attention to any Switch games. But
Yes, sir.
I am thinking about buying one
When
because
that
well,
Pokemon game comes out, I'm buying one, dude.
well, I'm waiting for whatever they think of. If it's some
For a
complete
very
garbage
good
game,
reason.
which I doubt, well, because it's Nintendo. But if they manage to fuck it up, I'm not buying
Let's
that Switch.
let's talk about launch games for a little bit, because the Wii U had an alright launch with the games that came out. Like, the games that came with it were The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is a good
Yes.
game, but it also came out the same day on the Wii U, so that kind of takes away the launch feeling, I guess. Then there was Bomberman,
What's
one
that?
one to Switch.
What? What's that?
That's kind of like the Wii Sports of the Switch, kind of displaying all the cool features of the controllers of the Switch, but it was full price, so nope. um,
Ah, right.
and I'm probably missing one, probably like Tetris or something. But
Pretty
Yeah.
much
they didn't
usual.
really have a good launch, so that's why most people probably don't have a Switch yet. But when that Pokemon game comes out, I think there
That's
will be
pretty much the seller.
yeah,
The only reason they switched from the DS to the Switch is because they wanted to make more sales.
yeah,
And since the DS has a lot of other good games like Mario and whatever,
yeah.
they'll sell that anyway.
Well, the Switch is also like a little bit better because you can plug it in your television and play it on the full screen. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
Also,
and
with the recent
you
Mario
can't do
Odyssey,
that with the DS.
unless you like mod it or something. But
Well,
but don't. Just don't do
unlikely.
that.
anyway, I don't think if I have a Switch that I would take it anywhere. I think it would just be sitting on my desk
Yeah.
connected to my
Well,
TV.
if you go on a holiday, like
Yeah, I guess if I'm going
somewhere.
on a holiday, but I'm not going with my parents on vacation somewhere. Fuck that shit.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Are
it's a
you?
bit too big to do that.
well, I am.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to fucking. My parents are going to Turkey. I'm not going to fucking Turkey with my parents. With a,
Oh,
Turkey.
I'm not even going outside, let alone go
Where
to another
where
country.
where are they going to? Turkey in Istanbul?
Turkey is a country.
Yes,
England is
Turkey,
my
and
city.
the big city is Istanbul
Okay, I don't fucking know where they're going.
because that's a very nice city.
It's Turkey, and I don't want to be on a fucking
Well,
camping.
Turkish people are very nice and
I don't
kind.
give a fuck about the people. No offense, but I don't want to be on this fucking field with gravel everywhere with some fucking
Well, it's a lot of
dipshit
sand.
with some dipshit team focused on the kids at 10 o'clock in the morning blasting music. Fuck no. Bro, I
Okay.
don't wake up that late usually when it's not
You mean
a
early?
holiday. So yeah, I'm not going on vacation. I'd rather stay home. And I
Oh.
don't like camping. I think camping is like the most.
Not camping, but in a hotel or a
Yeah,
park.
but we're not going to a hotel. Lol.
If only we had that luxury.
Yeah, bro, they're going in a fucking tent. You know how fucking lame that is.
Yes, we are all poor, but we like to buy a lot of games.
Yeah, that's why the game claimers is a thing. But anyway, back to vacation in a tent. That's so stupid because you're literally making everything harder for yourself.
Well, I've
And you're paying
been
for it too.
camping for
Yeah, you're paying to make your life harder. And you have
Kinda
to
like
pay,
school.
and you have to pay even more to do activities. If I want to do an activity like, oh yeah, let's go fucking, I don't know, on a boat or something, you have to pay extra.
Well, life is unfortunately about paying.
Yes,
Shit.
and that's why I'm not going to fucking
And that's,
Turkey.
and that's why we're not going to make our life harder.
Yeah. I hate
Well,
my
Life
life
is dull
as it
enough
is.
as it is.
Yeah, sure.
So, that's
I
first
find
off
it
topic,
like
but go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
No, I'm done. Okay, if no one's gonna talk, then I'm gonna go to the next topic, I guess.
Well, move on.
I thought you wanted to say something.
No, you interrupted me.
Okay.
Very
Um,
nice.
So, yeah. Those are some awesome games I want to see. The Switch. Ooh.
Don't you want to
It's
see the
relevant.
Sonic Mania game?
Sonic Mania already has come out like a year ago, dude.
No,
Yes.
no, absolutely not.
That
It's
game came
literally
out
a
before
video on
Sonic
its channel.
Forces.
Well, for the Xbox.
Yes, for Xbox.
Well, why is it then not yet released on this site?
Because the random. What?
Yeah,
It is already released, so.
okay. So their site has been broken.
Why? Why is the. That game came out like last year. The fuck?
Yeah, but it's literally saying what the fuck?
It came
Oh.
out August 15, 2017.
Okay, because this game is already like pre-order now,
Yeah, what the fuck?
awaiting 2018.
That's strange.
Yeah.
But the game already came out, so I don't really know
Okay,
what the
but
site
do
is
you
doing.
know
The what?
that the new movie of Jurassic Park will have a video game?
Yes, I do know that. It's gonna be kind of like a park building game, kind of like Zoo Tycoon, I believe.
Oh.
But I'm not really into those games. That kind of sucks. You know what?
No.
You know what I would love to see? Like, you're a random soldier or something, or a random person, and you're stuck on this island, and you have to go through the island and
Try not to get eaten by the monsters or the
Yes,
dinosaurs.
exactly. Yeah. But not like a park building thing because we have seen that like 1,000 times, and I think personally that that's kind of boring. I want to have some action in my game. Maybe make it open world on the Jurassic Park island, and you have to survive and build a base or something. Kind of like Ark, but on Jurassic Park actually.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe you can't tame them or something, but you can like get resources from the island itself, get to buildings. That would kind of be cool, I guess.
Okay.
But a park building game, nah, thanks.
Okay.
Well, most popular games should most popular movies should just stay movies and don't release games, because most of the time they like ruin the entire franchise.
Shadow of Mordor, though.
Yeah, you have some exceptions, but for the most part, like the games based on movies are just so terrible.
You know what's even more terrible? Movies based on games. Ooh.
Yes.
Dude, I saw a trailer of like Tomb Raider, but I don't know anything about Tomb Raider, but I guess it looked okay. It looked kind of cheesy, but
Well, it looked fairly okay-ish.
it looked alright, I guess. It's kind of. It all felt a little like so predictable.
Do you know what's even worse than that?
Well,
Live actions based on anime.
oh my god, are we going this route again?
Of course we are, but not just anime cartoons as well. With the
Avatar.
infamous example of Avatar, indeed.
Avatar: The
They,
Last
they should just stop. If you think
Yeah.
they are going to make money of it, but
I
well,
remember because they made everyone white except the enemies. They were like
of course they did.
I don't know
Of course
what
they
they
did.
exactly were. I don't want to assume someone's species, I guess, but they were supposed to be like Japanese or something. You could see it in the culture in the cartoon itself, but
Right.
and they mispronounced names. In the cartoon it was Aang, I guess, and in the live action they said like Ong or something.
Pretty sure it's
Lol.
the other way around, but
No, it's not the other.
Wasn't it Ching Chang?
all right. Moving on.
Yeah, okay, let's leave that topic with that very useful statement by DJ Rubinator.
Okay.
We need to have like a little bit of a thing that we have to talk about because this is going nowhere. We're getting into all different topics, but we need to have one we need to go deep on, I think. So
What exactly should that be?
maybe the future of games.
Future of gaming?
Well, the future about our channels, maybe?
Sure.
I don't have a fucking channel.
Well, my channel and Ghosty's channel.
Well, sure. I have been toying around, me and Kevin, with some like
Idea?
storytelling things, but that's all in very early stages. That's not even ready to be filmed yet. So
We literally started that idea like
yes,
this
we
night.
did. Yeah, very recently. But I think it's a cool idea. Maybe it will be something at some point, but I'm not sure yet. Then also, I do want to continue the Game Claimers episodes, but they take a lot of work because we have to actually go somewhere. Then we have to hope we
Yeah.
find something. We have to buy
We have to
that
plan
something.
out when we go.
Yeah, because we're going
like-
with a lot of people every time. Maybe some people shouldn't go next time because they were just there and they didn't really do anything. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's just kind of like a waste of planning, I guess. Sorry if you hear some background noises. My mom is doing the dishes, I
doing the
guess.
dishes. Yeah.
But yeah. And then also the podcast will be continuing. I'm gonna try to get them out every Sunday. If it's a bit later, sorry about that. That shit happens, I guess. I can't really do
Well,
anything
you're
about
very
pretty
busy
busy,
with school,
yeah.
right?
it. Yeah, I have basically a full-time job at the moment
Like, wow.
because I have to go to this store, which I'm not gonna name because they don't pay me. Well, they do pay me, but not for naming them. Um, I have to go there from 9 to 6 every day, basically, and then I only have the weekend, and that's kind of short. You record gameplay, the podcast, and edit it, then render it. It doesn't really. Yeah, it's kind of hard to do, but I
Yeah.
thought the
It takes a
podcast.
lot of time.
I thought a podcast was just a little laid back, a little easy, but it takes a while.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't have that big of a, well, subscription base. Not
Yeah.
a whole lot of people actually watch you, so
Well, the
it's easy.
podcasts are doing pretty good for my channel.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's probably because all of your friends are watching it, but
yeah, but like I don't have 50 friends now. Okay, just kidding. But it's doing pretty well, I think. And the thing with podcasts is they are watched. Uh, they have more watch time. They're being
Yeah.
watched for a longer period of time because when you turn on a podcast, you don't really think about it. It's kind of like turning the TV on to feel like you have company, which is kind of sad. I don't do that because I don't watch TV, but it's just some background noise, something interesting while you're gaming, while you're doing anything like we said earlier.
most of the people don't even pay attention to what we're saying, which is a good thing because,
Yeah,
well,
sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes, yeah, you can do whatever you want
It depends on the
on the person,
subject.
yeah, on the person.
on the
And the
subject. But yeah, so in the future, I don't know if I'm gonna do much gameplay. I could, I guess, but
Well, let's ask you a question. Which routes do you want to go by making videos on your channel, and what way are you planning to go?
I want to make videos I'm happy with. Not these. I remember when I made the Minecraft videos. It's like
Yeah.
it's like I recorded, I put a little intro and a little outro, and it's done. And I'm not really proud of that. I want to make content like this, which I'm actually like with time in it, So it's not just shit thrown on my channel. I want to be happy with my content. Kind of like the
Yeah.
video from some time ago. It was
Which one?
the Sonic Forces video. I'm not
Oh yeah,
really,
that we're picking up. Some-
yeah, I'm not really happy with that video on my channel. No, the quality is bad. You can't hear the sound very well, and I'm thinking of taking it offline, but I'm not sure yet. I don't want. I wanna. Unboxings will probably stay, but that's just when I get something, I'll make an unboxing of it. I'm not gonna buy things for a video anymore, only if I really want it.
Yeah.
Because those videos take a lot of money because the things I unbox, so for it to be interesting, it has to be like a special item, like the Halo helmet
Something
or
limited edition.
yeah, like
or
the Halo
collector.
helmet, the
Yeah.
Shadow of War Mithril edition, the DS. But those things are very
Are
expensive.
very expensive.
Yeah.
Yes.
And pickup videos, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue those because it's
Well,
kind of
game claimers.
yeah, but that's different. That's actually
Yeah.
going and kind of vlogging what we're gonna do. But
Yeah.
pickup videos, it's just like, here, look what I found recently. Unless you guys really want it, leave it in the comments if you really want those.
Yeah.
But
Or
to
smash
me-
that like button.
no, let me know in the comments because a like is a like. I can't really tell much from that.
Yeah.
But a pickup video, sure, they're fun to make, I guess, but they're not really that interesting, I think. Because who cares what I bought the last few days?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the picking up videos are gonna stay, but not pickups videos, but picking up videos where I'm actually going out to buy
Mhm.
the game, like the Sonic Forces video, but I'm gonna buy a new camera soon, I hope.
More like a game claimers than pickups, then.
Yeah, I guess, but Game Claimers is like a whole day for that or something. Where we're
Yeah,
going to a
precisely,
bunch
or-
of different stores, and with the
Yeah.
Sonic Forces video, we just went to this one game store and we bought the game. Which is fun, sure, but it's kind of like a short version of Game Claimers, I guess.
Yeah.
which sure I can do those. Kind of merges the pickups videos and the game claimer videos, which is cool. I like those better than the pickups videos.
Mm-hmm. I understand.
But yeah,
Okay.
gameplay I'm not sure, and yeah.
Maybe if something very interesting comes out, or
Yeah, if I'm very hyped about the game or I'm very good at it, I'm thinking about making like a compilation of cool moments happening in games, but I'm not really
Mm-hmm.
sure about that because those take a lot of work and I don't think our clips are good enough for that. I mean, they're fun, sure, but they're not like. I mean, in Raphael's case, he did get the 6 man, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure about that yet.
Okay.
we'll just wait and see, right?
Yeah. I mean, when the in a few weeks when I don't have to be at the store for that long,
It's
Mm-hmm.
pretty.
it goes from 4 days to 2 days. 2 days, then I have a lot more time, so I can
It's a less than 3 weeks, so
so I can do a lot more then. Because now I'm trying to do one a week, which is
Yeah.
actually more than I did before. But maybe I'll try to do two a week, with one of them being the podcast. Yeah.
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 I mean, we're just getting a bit more serious into this rather than just being for fun, like seeing if we actually can accomplish something,
Well, sure,
right?
I'm doing it for fun still because I'm
Yeah.
not getting shit from this. It's like, I
Especially
mean,
with the whole monetization problem YouTube has at the moment. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's doable, I guess. Getting 1,000 subs shouldn't be that hard. So
yeah, and
I'm
it's
getting and it's also because before I started uploading the podcast, it was like 1 month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, three, four, for like 2 or 3 uploads a month, and that's just not gonna make it. If I do
No.
like an hour of content a week, that's kind of alright, I guess. I've
yeah,
seen
of course.
growth. Uh, so yeah, and if I like not only push the podcast, but also have different videos in between those, I think that could be a very nice
Mm-hmm.
combination.
But your main objective of making videos is like
Having fun making
gameplay, or
videos, or
well, some special
like my main content.
yeah, like you want to upload a lot of first-person shooters, or yeah,
Well, I'm not really doing that much gameplay, I guess.
but
That's like,
Most of the gameplay you have is like in the background of podcasts and whatever.
yeah, that's basically the only gameplay. The last gameplay video I made was 3 months ago, and that was in the Star Wars Battlefront 2 beta. Sorry.
It's still one of your latest videos though, because you don't upload that one.
Yeah, and then the one before that was 7 months ago, which was Shadow of Mordor 1. But I don't know. I uploaded one video of that, and then I really didn't feel it because back then the recording started bugging and stuff, and that really takes motivation away. When
yeah,
I
true.
I remember me and you, Teacher Rubiner, we recorded like 2 or 3 missions of Halo 1, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna upload those because
Yeah, the sound quality didn't
the sound quality wasn't
match
that
the
great.
expectation of us,
The the,
and
the video quality wasn't that great.
no,
The recording failed a few times.
well, a lot of times
And when that happens, it's like,
irritating.
yeah, it's really like, if it's gonna fuck up so much, it's not really worth it, I guess.
Mm,
Because
yeah,
if
true.
I'm not having fun, then what's the point? Because
Yeah.
it's not like, oh, I need to upload because all these people are waiting for my video. Sure, if you are waiting for my video, leave a comment. But but I don't think that's happening very much. So I'm just purely doing this for fun and kind of to uh, document my gaming collection, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Because that's what the unboxings are for, and the pickups at one point, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do those, but yeah, I'll
Yeah.
Wait and see.
maybe I will, but those pickups videos are really not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to make them very frequently because I'm not it's not every day I'm going to a store and I'm finding something I like because we don't have many stores
In the area.
in the area.
Yeah.
No, it's
Nor do we have a huge budget.
yeah.
That's
No, my
also what.
budget isn't really a point with that because
Well,
the games are always like €1, but they're
yeah, that's
never.
the cheaper games,
It's
yeah.
the thing is when I go to a used gaming or a excuse me
Second-hand
to
shop.
to a thrift shop, I guess that's
Yeah.
what would you
Second-hand store.
it's always the same. It's always PlayStation 2 only, and then it's FIFA,
Or a lot of
sports
FIFA,
games.
yeah.
It's never like something cool. Like, oh wow. I mean, a few days back, sometimes there's something great. Like I found The Hobbit for PC, like the game before the movie was made. But it's very unlikely I'm gonna find that every time I'm there. And I don't want to pick up games I don't really want. I have done it in
Or
the
you
past.
already have, right?
I also have done that in the past. Because with the Tom Clancy games, with the Ghost Recon games and the Rainbow games, sure they're fun to have, but I'd never play those. And
It's just a waste of space and your money, right? It may
mostly
not be
my
very
money. I'm not really.
expensive, but
I'm not. Of course, it's cool to think like one day I'm gonna have a full collection of a entire game library of a console, but
Yeah.
that happening, especially for the PS2, is very unlikely because there are a fuck ton of games for the PS2.
Yeah,
There are
there's a lot.
like I don't even know how many, but
It's over 9,000!
it wouldn't surprise me to be honest. But yeah.
So, okay.
So I guess I'm looking more for consoles and controllers these
Yep.
days because the games I usually already have the ones I want
Mhm.
slash need, and of course if I don't have them and I want them, I'm buying it.
Yeah.
But usually that's not the case. It's always games I'm like meh about. Like sure it's fun to have, but do I really want this?
Yeah.
Or it's like oh I already have it, still cool though. But then I don't buy it because I already have it. Unless it's Halo 2, I will buy every version of Halo 2. But yeah, I did
Yeah.
buy a controller a few weeks ago, I guess at this point. It's
Yeah.
like a camo controller, but the left control stick, it has a little thing. It's like in half. It's kind of broken, so I only
Yeah.
paid like €6 for it. Still cool to have, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can replace that.
Yeah, I can replace
Part.
it. Not sure if I'm going to, but
Mhm.
I'll see.
there's a
Maybe if
possibility.
yeah, I have enough controllers for people to use when they're here. I have 2 in the charger. I have another one in that case, and then I have 2 Halo controllers, and then also that one. So it's really unlikely that someone is really gonna need that
Are you
controller.
actually going to use those Halo controllers? Did you actually take them out of packaging?
No, the Xbox One controllers I don't use. I have
Ah.
2 Xbox 360 Halo controllers, which I do occasionally, but not very often. Only if there are like 4 people here, and then I'm the one using the most rare one because
Yeah.
Of course you are.
because I have had people over, and it's not Determinate or Jeffa or anything. You probably don't know him, but that was on the original Xbox, and he just started digging into the control sticks. I'm like, what are you doing? Like the whole thing was broken, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Who the fuck does that?
I don't know, but I get that it goes over time. You know that the little thing just starts getting less like a little deformed. You know, not really perfect in a perfect
Yeah.
shape. Like the 4 little nudges, I guess, on the control stick, the very small things which show how new it is, I guess. Those go away. That's all understandable. But this guy just started going at it with his nails and stuff, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Well,
Yeah.
wasn't that crazy guy what sometimes is on birthdays?
I'm not sure. Probably
Or is
not.
that a different guy?
Nah.
I've never met him, that's for sure.
Nah, that is Sam. I just called him out, but he's probably not watching this anyway, and I only said his first name. You know the guy that lives around the block?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that, but that was retarded. And from that point on, I was like, dude, or you're gonna
You're
be
never
very
touching my
careful,
shit again.
or
Yeah.
or you're gonna be very careful with my controller, or you're just not gonna touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not your shit, so
What?
yeah.
Well, I do have a lot of Xbox controllers though, because at one point I had like four of them, four of the original Xbox. So yeah. But like,
Yeah.
if I use my Xbox 360, I'm not using a Halo controller. It's like only when it's really necessary.
It'd be a shame if it broke.
Yeah, especially with the One controllers.
Yeah, those are very rare, and they're gonna be worth a
Especially
lot of
the
money.
Chief controller. I have used that, and I have also dropped it, but there's no thing on it. There's nothing. It's still pretty much mint.
You should really keep it that way because
Yeah, I'm not touching it anymore. After that happened, the day after, I just put it in the box, and now it's on display in my next to my games, and I'm not touching it anymore. But yeah, I have both of them. That one Chief controller goes for like 150 now. It's
Whoa.
insane. I remember buying it for 70 new, and I'm right now I'm pretty happy.
Wasn't that recently that you bought it?
Yeah, no, that was a lock controller. Same
Oh,
goes for
right.
that. That one's going up in price as well.
did you keep that in the actual box, or did you also open that?
It's in the box.
Well, did you already open it? And
No, no,
Yeah,
no.
I did open the box because there was
Why?
like some DLC inside, and I wanted the DLC.
oh, okay.
I ended up getting pranked though because I I put in the code and I never got the pack.
Whoa.
But I'm not too mad about it because it was like a
You're not
visor.
too salty about that?
Nah, it was like a visor for my character, and I wasn't gonna use it anyway. So I'm like, yeah, alright.
Yeah, right.
I'd still be fucking pissed though.
Yeah, I was a little mad, but what am I gonna do about it?
Well, you opened up a box, so
Yeah,
And
but I
it's
still have the
new out
controller
of a
though.
game shop.
yeah.
But I think it was more of a mistake of Xbox, not Game Shop.
Well, you can't be sure about that.
Well, I put in the code and it worked, but then I never got it in the game. That's kind of
Oh.
weird. But
Yeah.
kind of strange story, but it's alright.
Xbox is your fault. Fix it.
If you see this, Microsoft, please give me my visor from the Halo 5 lock controller. That would be awesome. My gamer tag is Ghosty12345666.
Yep.
With a capital G. But yeah. But I'm pretty happy I have that. I'm trying to get every Halo console or controller that's out. I still need the Xbox One variant. And I
Yeah.
also need, I think, 2 360 variants and a lot of controllers. But
Are you thinking about picking up or ordering the Halo Hot Wheels edition?
yeah,
Like
sure.
the-
If I see them, I'm not really gonna hunt for them. But if I
Uh.
see them, sure, I'll pick them up.
Because you like Halo a lot,
Yeah,
and it would fit perfectly in your collection
yeah.
of Halo.
Yeah, the one from the last time is like sitting in front of my controller right now. I haven't opened that. I don't know. Did you open it?
No.
Oh.
Still have it in the box.
Yeah, same. You know what I am thinking about maybe purchasing?
Well,
The Doom Collector's Edition. Because that comes with a crazy statue with like a demon on it or something.
okay, but
Not like
how
expensive
much
at
is
all.
that one then?
I think that's like 150 or something. It's quite a bit.
Well, that's quite
It's
normal
worth it, though.
for a limited edition.
It's
Should have more than like 300, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The statue was sick, so worth.
yeah, but the Doom statue, I think the Doom statue looks cooler. It's more colored. It's not as
Okay.
big though. It's a 12-inch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, so
That's pretty big. And I have seen it in a game shop, so maybe I'll buy that. But
Well,
first,
which one? In the city or the...
yeah, in the city. But first, I have to get money because
Yeah.
without money. And if I get it, you'll for sure see an unboxing of that on the channel.
Well, probably.
Yeah. I mean, unboxings I'm probably always gonna do when I get something cool, like a collector's edition or a limited edition.
Yeah.
I haven't done it with, like, controllers because... I mean, it's
There's
a
nothing
control...
too much to show, right?
Yeah, it's like... if you want to see that, you might be better off at my Instagram. Maybe I'll post them there. I haven't done that with the controllers, though, but... Maybe
If you
maybe
want
that's
to.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But about my channel, well, because we were talking about
Yeah.
channels, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, let's say it like this. I'm at this moment also very busy with schooling and trying to find work. So yeah, I've got a lot less time to make something what I really want to upload on my channel.
I'm
But
confused.
also my
Same.
OBS, my gaming recording
Software.
software what I use is broken. It well, not like it's broken, it doesn't work, but like I can record the footage, but not the audio of the game. So that's really
Maybe you should
broken.
just reinstall.
Yeah, I've reinstalled it 2 times actually, and one
Maybe
time yesterday. So
maybe
it,
you should
well,
put all the settings to default again. That's how it
yeah,
was.
even that it doesn't work.
Well,
I've
then I
tried,
don't know what to do.
I've tried a lot of things, but yeah.
DJ Rubinator has tried a lot of things. You've heard it here first, folks.
Well, not about that.
Yeah. But
You're very naughty.
please don't say that. Just stop.
Okay.
But yeah, so what do you want? What are you uploading, or what's your plan for your channel?
Well, my plan is, of course, I want to keep uploading gameplay footage, but I don't know if somebody noticed, but in my channel banner and my profile, you see a bicycle. I really want to show you where and what I do in my free time. Like a video vlog or...
And for that, you need to be on a different website, guys.
If you want to know what he's talking about, just go to URL and change U
Make
to
the
red.
link in the description open, and you'll see. Okay, go ahead. I'll stop.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thanks about that.
Don't be a sad boy.
He is sad boy.
Me too.
Well.
Okay, move on. Go.
He back?
Hello? Okay, I guess he making preparations for his newer videos, I guess. Yeah. Also, a thing I wanted to pick up in the future is probably a PlayStation 4 with like the VR thing. Because there are some VR games I want to play.
VR chat.
Do you know the way?
Yes.
Nah, but like Doom VFR, I would like to try that. That seems pretty fun.
Virtual fucking reality.
Yes. But that's like the only game. Yeah. But on PS4, I also want to try like Horizon Zero Dawn. Or The Order. It looks pretty cool, I guess.
PlayStation has a lot better exclusives than the Xbox, with the exception of Halo, of course.
Yeah, and Gears, I guess, and some racing games. But racing games aren't that special, in my opinion. I guess.
Yeah, that's just a preparation. I'm not really into them either.
Yeah. But yeah.
That's pretty much the main part we wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah, we do have
Yeah,
some
so.
time left though.
Or you had another topic.
Oh, you back?
Another topic? I'm not sure.
Well, you wanted to talk about another topic, but I don't
Like
know
what?
which one.
I'm not sure.
Ah.
Well, let's talk about my channel.
Yeah, let's talk about your channel. What are you
Well,
gonna upload?
There's absolutely nothing on my channel. It's brand new, and
We're
I
gonna
don't
do
know.
podcasts.
We're gonna do podcast gameplay. We're going to start a very original series. It's called Game Claimers, and
Nice.
no, but in all seriousness, there can be a chance that I'm going to start uploading if I ever get like a good editing software or something, and I'm
Yeah.
too fucking lazy to do everything.
I think.
But
Okay, go on.
if I ever start uploading, I'll just upload whatever the fuck I feel like.
Yeah.
It could be gameplay, it could be like exploring.
Yeah,
Because that's
I
something-
wanted to talk about that. That would be fucking awesome to do. Like, we're going to like an abandoned place or something, like a ruin of something. But in where we live, that's not really a thing.
well, there's a lot of bunkers.
Yeah, but
Oh,
you can't,
yeah.
but you can't really go in there though.
Yeah, there's
Well,
one. I know one.
I guess we
you
could
know the
explore.
way.
No, you
There's
know the way.
always a way.
But the big problem with like exploring is that a lot of people have a negative view on it because of recent events, which
Oh,
spark a
let's
lot
not-
of controversy.
let's not talk about that. Let's not. Talk
I'm
about
not. I wasn't planning on doing that.
that. No, let's not get demonetized. Not that it's gonna matter anyway. But
Oh, about that forest.
yes, exactly. But
Like
let's not talk about it. But
that's just a tip for anyone who wants to do exploring, not just us. Don't be that guy. Just fucking don't.
if you ever encounter something like that, just stop filming. Maybe, just maybe say something about it at the end. Not stand next to it and joke about it. We all know what we're talking about. I'm not gonna say it. It's just fucked up.
It's just wrong, and it shouldn't be on the internet.
That's why they removed it.
Point
Yeah.
out.
But I downloaded it, so if you want to see it, no, okay, no, never mind. But yeah, exploring would be pretty fun. We could go to some like haunted houses, I guess, some real creepy shit at night. Maybe film that, but I guess we'd have to do that in vacation.
Or to a graveyard.
But I'll just
no,
if I-
not a graveyard. That's like borderline Logan Paul because
Oh.
that's just disrespectful, you know. I mean, I guess it's also disrespectful to go to a
abandoned-
haunted house, but a haunted house is like
But even-
plausible. But a graveyard, there are actual people there, and you can't really
Yeah.
go there at night. I think.
I was just about to say there's a bigger chance you are kind of a criminal than anything else, or maybe even a guard or whatever. You'll probably get kicked out if you're, and maybe you even get arrested.
Yeah, and you don't start filming graves or that's just fucked. And if we go to like an a haunted house, like a real one where people actually say there are ghosts and stuff, that would be one very entertaining, I think, and two, it will be an awesome experience for us. I mean,
Yeah.
I think so because I have never had any paranormal things happen to me, so that would be kind of cool.
Well, would you even believe there would be paranormal?
Yes, you see, I have no reason to believe it. It's
Okay.
kind of
But
like
that's kind of the reason why I'm interested in it so much. And
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
keep
Because
going there.
I kind of want to believe it because it seems all so interesting. You know, it's all like it's kind of like God in a sense. Like I don't believe in it because it seems very unlikely to me.
Well, you have to see before you believe it.
Yeah, I guess in a
Like
sense. But like with God, it would be cool if it exists, but I really
never
don't
know.
think so.
You'll never know until it
Sometimes
happens.
I think like, yeah, maybe it would be cool when I die. It's like some weird dude with a white robe and a beard says like, no, you can't come here. And then
You
No,
like
but-
metal?
but
Go
I
to
just-
hell.
I just really there is nothing. There's nothing for me to think that that's logical or believable or it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I have the same thing. But even though I've never really had any major encounters or anything, I still have this very strong sense that I should believe it. I don't know if it's because I want to or because there's an actual reason to it.
Yeah, so it would be kind of cool to go to a haunted house at some point.
But even if it's not about ghosts, because it's not all about ghosts, I just really like seeing the history in the actual place.
That's also really cool. We should go to like a haunted house or something, and then take a Ouija board.
No, that's gonna get to that'd be a bit too far because
Nah,
well,
dude, that shit's fake. That's made by Hasbro, dude.
yeah,
Bro, people believe that shit. I can't fucking understand that because it seems so unlikely to me that that exists. Because it's always gonna be someone moving the thing. I don't
what's
really
your
know.
name? No.
Yeah, I know, right? Then fine.
Have you seen that video?
Yeah, of course. Like, what's your name? And it goes to no, and everyone starts freaking out. It seems all so fake to me. So I want to believe it. Or we should start maybe.
But maybe if there's an actual ghost who just gets so pissed off by the fact that we try it that he actually appears. That'd be pretty
Would
funny.
be a great video.
That's very funny.
He just picks up the fucking Ouija board and smacks our ass.
Yeah. Maybe we should start doing that shit, but kind of like start subtly and not really like go to a haunted house immediately, but like start maybe at we meet at my house and we'll whip out the Ouija board and start doing that here first, and then maybe build it up to like extremer things.
Like, I don't really care where we start or what we do when we start. It just has to be interesting and fun to me, whether
Yeah.
it be recording or not. Even if we won't be recording it, just be
Well,
very
if we
interesting and
record it,
fun.
it would be a lot more fun.
Yeah, if we record it, it's one documented. So if
Yeah,
something
exactly.
happens, it's on film, and we can watch back. If someone hears something, we can, you know. But yeah, and we better promise right now, no one's gonna fake shit because that's just lame. We're not
If there's
Lance
something I hate,
Stewart.
it's faking.
We're not Lance Stewart. We're not gonna be pulled out of our beds. That's all just paranormal activity, and it's retarded. We need to just be real. Just not fuck around. Just do these things. Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah,
There's no
like,
way I fake it either way.
I do know someone who really believes in that stuff because I
It's
was
not Giraffe.
no, he thinks it's bullshit. Maybe that's fun to have him around as well when we do that.
Maybe we can make him believe. That'd be like great.
I don't really believe it as well. Teacher Rubinator, do you believe in ghosts and stuff?
A little bit.
I do believe, but that's just because I want to, and because I have such a great.
Yeah, but just
Vision of
because
it.
you want to believe in something doesn't mean it's real. Because
No, exactly, but that's why I really want to do it for myself. Like, you see all those videos of like, and I don't know if you've seen those videos with like top 10 most haunting pictures or something.
yeah,
Like, most of them are pretty obviously bullshit. Like, you can see that it's edited or anything.
yeah,
But there are those exceptions where it's like really, really believable and it looks very great.
yeah.
And I think things like that and just
We should really look into those types of videos. We should really
like I already
Consider-
did that.
let's
like
make
most of them are
let's
are
do
meme
those
channels
videos. Does anyone have a Ouija board here?
No.
made by Hasbro or
Nah, any. I think
Homemade.
some people say you can do it homemade, but I don't really. I think that adds to the bullshit factor.
yeah, there are literally like tutorials on YouTube how to summon.
Yeah, but oh, what the fuck? Ouija boards are fucking expensive.
Yeah, no fucking shit. That's why I really want to. Since so Jesus Christ, talking about. But since I already feel like Ouija boards are bullshit anyway, I really like to go in without any equipment or whatever, except like the camera and shit.
Yeah, but like I do want to try a Ouija board. I've never done it, and it seems fake, so I want to prove them wrong. Kind of like the Charlie challenge, which is bullshit as well.
Well, a little bit of myth busting.
I guess in a sense. or ghost busting.
You heard it first, guys. With Ghosty here.
Yeah, but I also have heard theories that it's always someone moving, even if you don't know it. Like
Wasn't
you're,
that like the whole thing behind the Charlie Charlie challenge that it's always like the wind or
yeah, but
the
the
way
Charlie
the
Challenge was fake anyway. Even the story behind it was debunked. But with
well
Ouija,
that's not really a surprise. I mean, if you actually believe that, you must have either been like 12 or
yeah, I never believed
you
that
know
one.
what? I'm not gonna say anything. We're not here
Hey,
to
you can buy Ouija boards from AliExpress for like €2 or $2.
Well, the actual merchandise of actual things are already fake, let alone that.
Yeah, but yeah,
Let-
we should do that like for real. That would be awesome.
Yeah, if I ever like upload or anything, most of it is probably going to be like about that or my thoughts on ghosts, aliens, or every other mythical creature, because that's like my thing.
Well, we
I've always enjoyed
Yeah, me too.
listening to things about that, imagining what it's like for myself, making stories about that, like
Just
everything.
researching, yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome. We should really when we all three have like a camera or something, we should really go and do that.
I'm down.
Yeah, sure.
Mm.
Let's.
Me-
DJ
me too,
Raider, are
but
you down?
I don't believe there are any abandoned places around here.
No, we don't have to start with that. We can look at that later. Yeah. I'm even willing to go to like Belgium or something for that. I mean, it will be kind of a
If you
stretch,
really,
but
really want the best places for abandoned things, we should have to go to Japan.
No,
Once
we
again,
yeah,
should
not
no,
go
not
to
not, not
Germany.
inspired by someone else.
no, yeah,
Hello.
no, but I don't really want to get like locked up in Germany, especially since we're all 18 and up. We can get in some deep trouble.
Well, you have like the bigger channels that actually like ask for permission, and most of the time, if you like,
But I don't want to fake shit.
no, but it's not like faking, but
No,
like
not faking.
you can get like permission to go in certain buildings, and then you're
Yes.
just allowed to, and you can explore whatever the hell you want. It doesn't mean it's fake. I mean, you're not immediately fake if you risk the chance of getting arrested.
Yeah, I guess, but well, we'll see. We'll just start with an easy one, just a Ouija board in my house or something. Maybe there's some creepy shit. Because it really depends on the place as well, right?
Well, if we really want to go to, if we really want to be like a scary place, we should really come to my house.
Yeah,
Since
because you hear noises and shit, right?
yeah, but it's most likely because like my house is really really old, like World War II. It wasn't built a long time after World War II, like 1950s or something. I'm not sure.
Well,
But
that's the same area, age where mine house is built.
Yeah, then
seriously,
probably
Yeah.
me as well, because we live.
Well, no,
next
no,
to
no,
each
no.
other.
In the Second World War, it already was.
Oh wow. Well, anyway, the houses are very old, but you hear noises and stuff, right? Or
yeah, but that's
I
probably because like the walls are very thin,
yeah,
and
but
I'm
it's
not
still,
sure.
it's more
But
than
sometimes
what
it's
we have.
actually inside of my house, which is pretty fucking creepy.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
should
know
do it.
what it is.
Yeah, we should do that sometimes. So
I
yeah,
don't think it has anything to do with ghosts, because I don't really believe that ghosts aren't actual buildings that people live in or something.
yeah.
well,
I never really got that. I mean, if you're a ghost and you're in a house, why wouldn't you just leave the house?
because maybe there's something of that person that's still stuck, like in the wall or in the
Stuck in
floorboards.
the wall, he can go out. That'd be pretty
Oh,
What?
funny.
really?
Like a body part, or
No, like a personal item,
I
like
guess.
where somebody is
But
really
I really
attached
don't
to.
think it's logical for a person to be attached to like
Well,
an item or something.
Well,
it's
except
most
dolls. That's that's like the most known haunted item with mirrors, because with the dolls, there are like these theories that the ghosts can take over actual objects, and since dolls are like the most thing closest to an actual human body,
meh.
Yeah,
That's-
I guess, but
That's why there were a whole lot of like haunted dolls caught on camera, or like even in the actual museum.
Where a dog gets
yeah,
pushed off
like that
a
Annabelle
shelf.
doll, that Annabelle
Exactly,
doll.
or that
Yeah.
one doll which is like you
I've
have
seen
to
a
ask
lot
him
of.
for pictures.
Oh yeah, yeah, the ask, yeah. I remember, yeah, I've seen videos of that. But that one actually moves around as well in that little cage, right?
Yeah, most of them do. That's
Yeah.
And there was like the story that the owner actually found him while he was moving, and he'd move more, and he'd actually assault the owner when he was sleeping.
Wait, what?
Chucky.
Well, not that level, but I don't know how much of it is true because at YouTube, 90% of the things you see on YouTube are faked.
Or
Yeah.
exaggerated.
Exactly. With-
Yeah, but I'm not really sure about those things. We should really do that sometimes. So, like, getting into these creepy things and filming it.
I'm down.
Yeah.
We should really invite Hunt for that. He can hunt them down.
Maybe Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have time to Ruminator Friday. Well, you know what? Let's do this off camera, because
Yeah.
Well,
We've been
yeah.
talking for a very long time anyway.
Spoilers for new video coming soon.
So yeah. So that was kind of an interesting ending to this podcast, I guess.
It's been more planning than actual talking or discussing.
But it's
Ah!
still fun. I think, yeah.
I'm eating. I'm getting. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead. Is
Well,
there
I'm
I'm trying to
ask
say.
besides
I'm
that?
trying to say that I'm getting attacked by stupid mosquitoes.
No. Nice. Okay, but that's the I guess the end of this episode. It's the longest one so far, but
I
yeah,
think it's pretty interesting to talk about future plans. Because
yeah.
the 1% chance we actually do get popular, I doubt it.
That would be cool though.
If a few years later we would look back on this video and see how cringy it was and how cringy we started out
Yeah.
with this
I
shit.
can already do that. Shit.
Dude, it starts when you're editing the video.
Yeah, I know, right? But like, yeah, I get what you're saying. Like, how we were planning to do things, that would be cool to look back at. But
And
yeah,
we all start somewhere, even.
yeah, bro, I was making videos when I was like 10. That's 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I guess I haven't grown much on YouTube, but that's because I haven't really focused on it that much, which I am trying to do now, like I said. So if you want to support me, please drop a sub and I guess leave a comment and like, because that really helps, because it helps pushing the video, because it's
Yeah.
more interactions, and of course subscribers. I need to
And
get
we-
1,000. And also check out these guys. Of course, I know Kevin doesn't really upload, but Rubinator does, so check out his stuff as well. I'll put everything in the description and at the end screen. So
Yeah.
yeah, and maybe you'll see some crazy ghost videos in the future. No
You'll
promises
never
though.
know. Yeah.
But yeah, let's make it an awesome 2018. I guess it has just started, already a month in, but
Well,
And it
We
already
already-
sucks.
we already
Yeah.
have some great plans, and yeah, I'm hyped. So thanks for watching, I guess. Do you guys have anything to say to everyone?
Nothing in particular. Just,
Just fuck up.
if
Just-
we ever get popular, hello to the future me. Let's just say that.
I just want to say, shut the front door
Okay.
and let's go to the outro.
Well, bye guys. Have a nice day.